Chiefs head coach Andy Reid says wide receiver Mecole Hardman is unlikely to play in Super Bowl 57 because of a pelvis injury. Las Vegas quarterback Derek Carr will be appearing in his 4th Pro Bowl as a replacement for Cincinnati's Joe Burrow. Carr, who was benched for the final 2 games of the regular season, is unsure if Sunday will be his final time wearing Raiders gear. He told Cam Wolfe of NFL Network, quote, "It comes a time when it's time to move on, and that's this time." Thursday, Houston held its introductory press conference for new head coach DeMeco Ryans. He's the Texans' 3rd new head coaching hire in as many years. The West All-Stars defeated the East Stars 12-3 in the 2023 East-West Shrine Bowl. Michigan kicker Jake Moody was named Offensive MVP. He went 4 for 4 on field goals, including 2 51-yarders. Florida safety Trey Dean III was named Defensive MVP. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
They say they'll get your biggest tax refund. Jackson Hewitt says your biggest tax refund guaranteed, and a chance to double your tax refund. Thousands in weekly prizes during the Double Your Refund sweepstakes. Your biggest refund times 2, twice the money, so forget about them. File your taxes on the double at Jackson Hewitt today. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to U.S. residents 18 or older who file a 2022 federal tax return. Promotion ends 4/2/23. Visit jacksonhewitt.com for rules.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Phoenix area attorneys. 6730 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 230, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85253. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
And it is a Friday, 3rd day of February, 2023. It's a Friday, finally. Yeah. Took a while to get here, but here we are. Morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Okay. Well, on this date in 1959, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and P.J. Richardson, the Big Bopper, were killed on a plane crash near Clear Lake, Iowa.
Yep.
It's sad.
Sad.
Yeah, if they had booked the flight on Southwest, that flight probably would have been canceled.
Either that or it wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Anyway, the day the music died. So we'll be featuring some of the music of Richie Valens. And, not a whole lot from the Big Bopper, but Buddy Holly and Richie Valens will be featuring some of that coming up.
Big Bopper was that one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit of a follow-up. He was a disc jockey.
Yeah, he was an announcer.
Yes.
Hello, baby.
Back in the day, the disc jockeys actually spun a disc.
Yeah, even spun out sometimes.
Yeah. I've explained to people we do not even have a turntable anywhere on the premises of KXO.
Well, it doesn't mean that we have anything personally against the turntable.
No.
Not at all. No.
But technology has improved.
Yeah, I would say so. Finally, I would say it was kind of a stretch there for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Things going on. The early beginnings of the Carrot Festival get underway, and also other events. But we have birthdays to celebrate today. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Actor Jerry Adler is 94. Actor Gary Conway, 87. John Steele plays drums for the Animals, 82. Singer Florence LaRue of the Fifth Dimension, 81. Alice Cooper is 75. I understand he's quite a golfer, too.
He's quite a car collector.
Yes, that too. Actor Michael Beck, 74. Actor Lisa Eichhorn is 71. Actor Gabriel Anwar, 53. Actor Michael Gurdjian is 52. Actor Ashley Thomas is 38. Actor Charlie Barnett is 35. Actor Kyla Kennedy is 20. And we've got local birthdays coming up. Reading is fun, and KXO has fun books to give away. These books are from the National Geographic Kids Series. Listen to AM 1230 and win a book for the kids. Just joking. 300 hilarious jokes about everything. Can't get enough space stuff, fun facts, and awesome information. It's a numbers game, football, the math behind football, and more. Weird but true. Incredible facts, awesome photos, and more. KXO AM 1230 will give away one of these books to lucky listeners who are the 10th caller at 760-352-1230. Listen for Marion the Librarian to say,
Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Thanks.
and be caller number 10 to win. That number again, 760-352-1230. Keep listening and win on KXO AM 1230. KXO happy birthday wishes go out today to Clarissa Luz Valdez, Allison Alvarez, Andres Palacios, Joseph Diaz, Janine Cannon, Jeff Fleur, Jonathan Abati, Victoria Alvarez, Richard Alvarado, Tony Montoya, Amanda Benavides, Charlene Mariner, Andrew Barbosa, Dylan Day, Martina Cruz, Terry Mitchell, Cherry McDonald, Doris Hu, Lupe Soto, Maria Gomez, Serena Taylor, Margie Beltran. And happy anniversary, Maribel and Raul de la Torre.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Well, let's see. You mentioned Alice Cooper, a car collector.
Yes.
Well, the sale of a luxury car in France is setting a world record. A one-of-one Bugatti Chiron was auctioned off for, you ready?
I'm ready.
$10.7 million. The sale sets the world auction record for the amount of money paid for a new car.
Mm-hmm.
The Bugatti Chiron can reach 236 miles per hour. It will be Bugatti's last purely gas-powered car ever made.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Well, everything's going hybrid and electric. Have you ever driven an electric car?
No, I have not.
You really ought to give it a try. And I would suggest, if you have a chance, go by El Centro Motors and see if you can test drive the Mustang Mach-E.
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah. You and I grew up in the big power era,
Yeah.
The big machines with all that horsepower.
Yeah, 4-barrel carburetors.
Right. Well, wait till you drive something like a Mach-E or most any of the electrics. They will put you in the back seat with the acceleration.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So anyway, a Bugatti Chiron, $10.7 million. Yeah, I'll take two, okay?
Yeah. I keep feeling I should say, excuse you.
Yeah. Yeah, Bugatti, it sounds Italian, but it's a French maker.
Oh, yeah, it's French. For sure.
Yeah. Are you ready for news?
We have news coming up.
We do. We're going to jump in right now with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. There's word a suspected Chinese spy balloon is now high over the Midwest. Pentagon correspondent David Martin.
Military officials have recommended against shooting it down, but officials say that recommendation could change once the balloon gets over an unpopulated area.
China insists it's a civilian balloon conducting research. The government says employers tacked on 517,000 jobs last month. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
Although economic growth is weakening, the labor market remains resilient, which means the Fed is likely to continue raising interest rates.
The unemployment rate hit a new half-century low, 3.4%. Forecaster Craig Allen watching a northern deep freeze.
This dangerous chill has the temperatures already well below zero from Minnesota and Wisconsin across the lakes, as well as Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York State, and now moving into New England.
Wind chills dipping below zero. CBS News Brief, I'm Steve Kathan.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. After days of dry conditions, the northern region of the state is dealing with another storm system, another one arriving tomorrow night, bringing gusty winds with them.
Generally gusts 20 to 30, maybe 35 in some spots in the foothills, and then up on the mountains, that's up to 40, 45 miles per hour.
Chelsea Peters with the National Weather Service. Mountains in the Sierra could get another 2 feet of snow. A man filing suit against the LA County Sheriff's Office claiming deputies beat him up for no reason after he got caught in an intersection where a chase ended last November.
So what I did was I hopped out the car like any father would do and got my wife and my son to safety. And I was doing that, about 5 cops started smashing me.
The chase went on for several hours. The suit filed on behalf of the man, his wife, and 12-year-old son who were with him. Gas prices up another 2 cents overnight to just under $4.60 a gallon, up about 7 cents from last week, 18 cents from last month, 6 cents lower than the average price of a year ago. Another series of storms moving into Northern California. Chef Scott, California News.
And World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivyfoodbank.org.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Well, here is your Friday morning installment of COVID-19 update. Here's George Gale.
It was released Thursday morning. The COVID numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, there are currently 112 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. That's down from 121 cases reported on Tuesday. Deaths attributed to the virus have increased to 971, up 1 from the Tuesday update. COVID-19 tier metrics for Imperial County indicate new cases per day per 100,000 population at 5.80, with a positivity rate of 6.4%. President has indicated he will eliminate the COVID emergency in the coming months. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, San Diego State University 5K Color Run. It will be held on Saturday, February the 11th. It will start at 8 a.m. The fundraising event is being hosted by the San Diego State University Imperial Valley Associated Students. The inaugural event is open to the community. All proceeds collected from the event will fund student-focused initiatives such as study abroad programs and annual campus life events. The event starts at 720 Heber Avenue in Calexico. You can pre-register at SDSU/IV. That's their website. To register on the day of the event, go to 7th Street at 7 a.m. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, blood drive in Brawley coming up. George Gale filed this story.
It will be held at Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District on Legion Road. It begins at 9 a.m., ends at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Donors will receive a mini physical. The results from the mini physical will be posted at a portal on the live stream website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A business is burglarized. A break-in took place at CR&R Warehouse in El Centro. The burglary was reported Wednesday morning. According to El Centro police reports, a fence was cut and entry was made into the warehouse on Dogwood Road. Tools and food items were taken from the business. That will conclude this edition of Local News. However, stay tuned for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall, and their mobile service. They come to you, no extra charge. Check out the mobile service for El Centro Motors Quick Lane. I don't mean to rush you, but Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. Yes, the Peanut Patch is ready for you and your Valentine. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, a great place to visit. For that matter, they offer tours every Tuesday and Friday. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, homemade chocolates, fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from scratch? You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. The Peanut Patch. Now, if you want to visit the Peanut Patch, schedule a tour. Find them on the World Wide Web at thepeanutpatch.com. You'll also get directions. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. They're going to make your Valentine shopping so much easier, and they're going to make your Valentine very, very happy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food, specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state of the union.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, IID wants to hear from you on an online survey. Here's more on that story.
The IID posted it on their website. The Imperial Irrigation District says they want to hear from the community. They are inviting everyone to participate in this short survey to better help them meet community needs. Surveys are available in English and in Spanish. They say the responses will be held in strict confidence and individual participants will not be identified. Survey can be taken at your convenience. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The fair runs this year from March 3rd to March the 12th. 2023 theme is Feel the Groove. After 3 years of cutbacks, officials say this year will be a full-fledged fair. It will be the 115th annual California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. Chief Executive Officer Alan Phillips says work is underway setting up this year's fair. They say the trucks will soon begin arriving to set up carnival equipment. In fact, I understand they have already started arriving.
Well, the carnival, most of the rides are there, just waiting.
Just waiting.
Not open yet.
Okay. Tickets for this year's fair on sale February 6th. It will be online sale only. Pre-sale admission tickets are priced at $8 for adults, $6 for children and seniors. Tickets purchased after March 2nd will be full price. That's $10 for adults and $8 for children and seniors. Carnival pre-sale wristbands also will be available online for $38. Online sale will continue through the duration of the fair. Once the fair opens on March 3rd, tickets will also be available at the gates. The online purchases will be available through a link on the fairgrounds website. Family Value Pack returns to this year and will be available at the fair box office in Imperial. And finally, a contest starts immediately. Has to do with the business window painting contest. George Gale explains.
It is the 2023 California Midwinter Fair Business Window Painting Contest. Here's how it works. You paint the windows of your business using this year's fair theme. The theme this year is Feel the Groove. Take a picture of the painted window, add contact information, name of the business, address, and phone number, and email the photo and the information to ivf@ivfairgrounds.com. Entries must use the fair theme and the date of the fair, March 3rd through the 12th. Prizes will be awarded for the best use of the fair theme. The first award will be a plaque and 50 fair admission tickets. Second place is a plaque and 20 fair admission tickets. Third place award is a plaque and 10 fair admission tickets. Winners will be announced in advance, and the awards will be presented March 2nd during the 2023 sponsorship dinner. Deadline for it to enter is February 26th. The contest is presented by One World Beef Packers. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's a weather update with Carroll Buckley.
The National Weather Service says high pressure building over the Intermountain West will bring us above normal temperatures through the weekend. A weak system on Monday will bring slightly below normal temperatures to start the week, along with some breezy conditions. After this storm moves through the region, temperatures look to be trending around normal with no weather impacts expected through the end of the week. 69 the high in the valley yesterday, 45 the overnight low. Today will be cloudy through mid-morning, then gradual clearing. A high near 70, west wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Mostly cloudy tonight, then gradually becoming clear. A low around 44. West wind about 5 miles an hour becoming south-southeast. Saturday sunny with a high near 78. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Sunday, it'll be sunny with a high near 76. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 47 degrees and 66% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at about 3 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news presented by Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
This week, your neighborhood grocery outlet has a great deal on chicken that you won't want to miss. Stop by for Sanderson Farms boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets. Family packs are just $1.99 a pound. That's a savings of up to 60% versus traditional grocery stores. Also, try an on-the-go snack with Nature Valley granola bars. 12-count assorted varieties are just $2.99, a savings of up to 67%. Offers good through February 7th.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Lakers top the Pacers 112-111. Meanwhile, Cavaliers 128, Grizzlies 113. Knicks slipped by the Heat 106-104. Bulls beat the Hornets 114-98. Mavericks over the Pelicans 111-106. Nuggets beat up on the Warriors 134-117. And the Bucks nipped the Clippers 106-105. Cleveland Cavaliers All-Star guard Donovan Mitchell and Memphis Grizzlies guard Dillon Brooks were ejected after a third-quarter scuffle in last night's game. And LeBron James is moving towards the NBA's all-time scoring mark. Yeah, and could hit it this weekend.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, the Super Bowl is more than a week away, but off-field action, a warrant has been issued for the arrest of Bengals running back Joe Mixon on a complaint of misdemeanor aggravated menacing, according to court records in Hamilton County, Ohio. And Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Derek Carr said it was, he's done with the Raiders. Speaking during the Pro Bowl game skills competition, Carr said he will not agree to amend the date by which more than $40 million in guarantees kick in, increasing the likelihood he'll be released by the team. And Ford has confirmed it will return to Formula One in 2026 as it prepares to join forces with Red Bull. The American automotive giant announced its return to the sport this morning and said further details for the F1 team season launch will be held later. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Hey, this is Mike Morris from El Centro Motors. It's year-end clearance still. We've got F-150s coming out our ears and more in transit. All those units that were parked waiting for chips, they're all starting to arrive now. So what Ford did was they put 0% on them for 36 months and 1.9 for 60 months. That's right, 1.9 for 60 months, not that 9% stuff that other brands have around town. And we have a bunch of them. We will make you a heck of a deal. We have Escapes, we have Broncos, you name it, we got it. Super Duties, we got them all. Come on down, help me with year-end clearance, help me get rid of these vehicles so we can get the new models in. And remember, if you don't come see me first, I can't save you any money, and it's just that easy.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. The U.S. economy added an astonishing 517,000 jobs in January, showing that the labor market isn't ready to cool down just yet. This, according to new data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The unemployment rate fell to 3.4%, hitting a level not seen since Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon. The news bringing mixed reactions on Wall Street. Meanwhile, mortgage rates fell slightly this week as a smaller rate hike by the Federal Reserve signaled promising improvement on inflation. The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 6.09% in the week ending February 2nd, down from 6.13% the week before. A year ago, the 30-year fixed rate was 3.55%. After climbing for most of 2022, spurred by the Fed's harsh interest rate hikes to tame soaring inflation, mortgage rates have been trending downward since November, alongside data that continues to show inflation may have peaked. So we mentioned mixed on Wall Street. The Dow up 3 points at 34,057. The S&P 500 down 15 at 4,165. The NASDAQ off 50 at 12,150. And gold off $4.40 an ounce. Meanwhile, oil is up $1.64 a barrel. Coming up, we'll take a brief look at the weather.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
You can expect clouds through mid-morning today, then gradual clearing with a high near 70. West wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Mostly cloudy tonight, then gradually becoming clear. Look for a low of about 44. West wind around 5 miles an hour becoming south-southeast. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 76. West-southwest wind 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. We have 48 degrees downtown El Centro with that 65% our relative humidity. Wind right now out of the west-northwest at 325 miles an hour. And the financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original.
I'm Steve Kathan. Secretary of State Blinken has postponed next week's planned diplomatic trip to China. It comes after a suspected Chinese spy balloon was seen over Montana. It's now high over the Midwest.
U.S. officials say the balloon is traveling at an altitude of 66,000 feet and maneuvering as it is blown on a trajectory that is expected to take it across the United States. The Pentagon continues to track it on radar and at times has it under visual observation. Military officials have recommended against shooting it down for now because of the danger it would pose to people on the ground. But officials say that recommendation could change once the balloon gets over an unpopulated area. David Martin, CBS News, Washington.
China insists it's a civilian research balloon and has expressed regrets. The government says employers added 517,000 jobs last month. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says that's considered a strong number.
The January jobs report underscores the message that Jerome Powell gave during his press conference this week. Although economic growth is weakening, the labor market remains resilient, which means the Fed is likely to continue raising interest rates maybe 2 more times at a 1/4 point each, so that wage growth starts to come down and inflation readings improve.
Wind chills this morning in the upper Midwest were in the 25 below zero range. WCBS meteorologist Craig Allen says the brutal cold is now pushed east.
The winds continue to increase. They'll be running at gale force, running 20 to 30 and gusting over 40 miles per hour at times through the day today. And the temperature and wind combination will keep driving the wind chill down until it reaches dangerously low levels, anywhere from -10 to as low as -40 or -50.
Honda and the government are urging owners of thousands of older vehicles not to drive them until dangerous airbag inflators are replaced. Here's Jeff Gilbert of Detroit affiliate WWJ.
These are older 01 to 03 Hondas and Acuras with non-repaired Takata airbags. Honda says there are 8,200 vehicles out there that have a high risk of having the airbag inflator rupture that can cause death or serious injury. You can check with the the dealer or the NHTSA.gov recall database.
A Republican bill in Arizona would restrict drag shows in the state.
It's not R-rated, it's X-rated entertainment.
GOP Senator John Kavanaugh says under the bill, performances would be banned near daycare centers, schools, and churches. Performer Jessica Harper spoke in opposition.
This bill is so vaguely written that it would effectively make it illegal for me to exist in public as a trans woman, let alone DJ anywhere but a strip club.
Checking Wall Street right now, a mixed bag. The Dow is up 57 points. The S&P is down 5. This is CBS News.
This is terrifying.
This is really a whodunit.
This is the moment of truth.
This is 48 Hours.
This is a senseless murder.
This case reads like a movie script. It's just more like a horror movie.
This is real-life drama.
This is crazy.
I'm the only person alive that has ever walked out of his own grave.
This is how we make a difference.
This is real.
If it wasn't for 48 hours, there would have been a funeral.
This is 48 Hours.
Available on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
In 1968, Americans were introduced to something new.
This is 60 Minutes. It's a kind of a magazine for television.
5 decades later, 60 Minutes is America's most watched news program.
You believe this is the toughest challenge humanity has ever faced?
Absolutely.
But if you missed the TV broadcast, you can listen to full episodes as a podcast.
That's really clever.
60 Minutes, Sundays on CBS, and available anytime wherever you get your podcasts.
A piece of technology history is hitting the auction block.
The first generation iPhone that sold for $599 in 2007 is expected to bring in $50,000. The owner says she received the 8-gigabyte version with a 2-megapixel camera as a gift when she got a new job and never opened the package. Karen Green says it sat on a shelf for years before she realized how much it could be worth. Online bidding closes February 19th. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Years of campaigning paid off for high school students in Malvern, New York. The street called Lindner Place for years is now Acorn Way. Signs have just gone up. Students pushed for a change after learning the street was named for Paul Lindner, who helped develop the village a century ago, but was also a leader of the local KKK. I'm Steve Kafin, CBS News.
Carroll Buckley.
Everybody's talking about you.
Carroll Buckley.
You're the talk of the town.